Nicole from Nicole Loves Nails. Welcome to my channel. My face is missing today. So today's video is for the newest release from Bee's Knees Lacquer. I have their Tiny Tina's Wonderland inspired collection. So this collection launches on Friday, May 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for pre-order, and the pre-order window closes on June 1st. As per usual, I will have all of the sale information down in the description box, along with links to the Bee's Knees website, their stockist pages, as well as a link to their social media pages. Timestamps are also down in the description box as well. Also in this video, I have some mystery polish spoilers. Those will be at the end of the video. If you would like timestamps to jump ahead or to skip it, they are down in the description box. And I will also have all of that information over on my blog post as well. Let's just get into this video. First up in vaguely rainbow order is Seduce the Drawbridge. This polish is described as being a pink coral polish with a rich cobalt shimmer. It's priced at $13. Seduce the Drawbridge had a really nice formula. It does start off, it stays extremely sheer, so you will definitely want to build this one up for the most opacity. This will also work fantastic as a topper. When I was doing my swatch photos, I couldn't decide what color I wanted to try it over. For my live swatch, I ended up trying it over a dark navy blue, which you are seeing here, and wow, just wow. This one looks freaking amazing over blue, but I have a feeling it will look really great over pretty much any color that you really want. The shimmer was very strong and I did not see any brush strokes through it. So this portion here, as well as my swatch photos, I swatched this one in 3 coats plus glossy top coat. Nothing in here will dry down textured, obviously, and removal will be very easy and no issues with staining. Next up is Zygaxis, and this is described as being an almost neon red polish with a gold to green to blue shifting shimmer. It's priced at $13. Zygaxis, oh god, I don't know how to say that. You see it on the screen. This had a fantastic formula. It is bright. It is a super duper bright neon color. It does start off a little bit on the more sheer side. I would say in 3 coats it reaches like 90, maybe 95% opacity. You can definitely pair this one with a visible nail line blurring base or even use it as a topper. Honestly, I like it in 3 coats personally. Like, it looks freaking gorgeous. The shimmer, as you're seeing, is extremely strong. It does distract from your visible nail line, but as you can see here, I could clearly see my natural nail as well as having more opacity on the clear part of my nail. I will note I did have to color correct my photos because this one looked very orange on me, so I did color correct it to look more red. Personally, I do think this one is going to skirt the line between looking red and orange depending on lighting, skin tone, and such like that. Nothing in here was difficult to remove and no issues with staining. Next up, we have Crit Happens. Crit Happens is described as being a bright yellow jelly polish with a light reflective glitter. It's priced at $13. Crit Happens had a really good formula. It was very thick, but I did not have any application issues. Excuse the puppy noises in the background. I found that the base color on this is a golden yellow shade. The light reflective glitters, oh my goodness. And the light reflective glitters seem to be a yellowish type of color. This polish does dry down with quite a bit of texture, so you will want to pair this with a glitter smoothing top coat before going in with your normal quick dry top coat. For all of the light reflective polishes in this release, I did use the KB Shimmer Smooth Moves Glitter Smoothing Top Coat, as well as the KB Shimmer Quick Dry Top Coat. As you're seeing here, this was very reflective. Due to the thickness of this polish, I opted for only swatching it in 2 coats. I was a little cautious on how thick the nail would look in 3. I did have very obvious visible nail line that I don't think would be covered with a 3rd coat anyway. So this will be a 2 to 3 coater depending on personal preference. Removal will be very difficult if you try to scrub it off. I used a peel off base coat. Next up, we have Paladin Mike. The brand describes this one as an aqua polish with a gold to green to blue shifting shimmer, as well as a rainbow of light reflective glitter. It's priced at $13.50. Paladin Mike had a really nice formula. It was also on the thicker side of normal, but I did not have any issues with application. This polish does have significantly more opacity than the last one, so I think you will reach full opacity with this one in 2 coats. The shifting shimmer in here was very strong and very glowy, and I was seeing the colors as described. As far as the light reflective glitters in here, I had a hard time pinpointing what colors specifically I was seeing. Like, there's definitely multiple colors in here, and it's very light reactive as you're seeing here. I think this one's going to be a solid 2-coater. You will want to double up on your top coat to get the smoothest finish possible. Removal will be on the messy side if you try to scrub it off. Next up is Fairy Punchfather. The brand describes this one as a grape purple polish with a strong green to blue shifting shimmer. It's priced at $13. Fairy Punchfather had a fantastic name and a fantastic formula. As you're seeing here, it is on the more sheer side, so you will definitely want to build this one up for the most opacity. This will also work well as a topper or with a visible nail line blurring base. You know, you do you. The shimmer was very strong and very glowy. It had a very nice color shift. In person, I was seeing a green to blue to purple type of color shift. This one will not show any brush strokes. You will have some visible nailing with it. How obvious it is will depend on lighting. I say this one will be really good with a visible nail line blurring base or even as a topper since it starts off so sheer. I swatched this one in 3 coats plus glossy top coat. Nothing will be difficult to remove and no issues with staining. Next up, we have Punchomancy. The brand describes this one as a slightly sheer magenta jelly base with a gold to green to blue shifting shimmer. It's priced at $13. Punchomancy had a really beautiful formula. Color-wise, this was the one that I was most excited about after the neon red. If you didn't know already, I see pink, I see gold, I get very happy. So this had a fantastic formula, not too thick or too thin. The shimmer was very strong and very glowy. I was seeing the color shifts as described. As the brand mentioned, it is slightly on the more sheer side. I would say it's not the most sheer polish in the release, but it is on the more sheer side. Your nails will have some visible nail line if you have much of a free edge to speak of. This will also play really nicely as a topper. I had a creme polish that had a similar base color to this, so I'll have a swatch photo of this over Heather's Hughes Rodentia. I still can't pronounce it even after all this time. Nothing in here will dry down textured. Removal will be very easy and no issues with staining. Next up, we have the Dragonlord. The brand describes this one as a violet jelly base with orange shred multi-chrome flakes as well as hollow flakes. It is priced at $13.50. This polish had a fantastic formula. The base did not feel overly thick or thin and I had 0 application issues. The flakies all spread out very evenly and easily without giving off any texture. Out of all of the polishes in this release, I am most sad that I didn't get this one out in natural light because it just looks so pretty. Unfortunately, between rain, a new puppy, and swatching at night, I was not able to get most of these outside in natural lighting. I think this one's going to be a solid 3-coater to get the most opacity as well as to see the color on the nail that you're seeing in the bottle. You will want to go in for 3 coats. It was very holographic. I tweaked my lighting a little bit here so you all could see just how hollow it is. This polish also looks absolutely fantastic with a matte top coat. Side note, I always feel like I should get tired of seeing purple polishes with flakies, but for some reason I never do. And I always love them no matter what. Like, I don't know why I don't get tired of them, but like there's just something about a purple base with flakies that just does everything for me. Anyway, no issues on removal other than if you scrub this one off, it will be very messy and no staining. Next up, we have Blow Up the f***ing Ocean. This polish is described as being a black base cyan to purple multi-chrome with a black and gold light reflective glitter. It's priced at $13.50. This polish had a really nice formula. It was on the thicker side. I was trying really hard not to go in for like thick coats. So you can see here that I'm just kind of like trying to spread out the thickness of this last coat just to make it fully opaque in 2. I think this one's going to be due to the thickness, I would say wear this one in 2 coats. You get mostly full opacity in 2 coats. If you're able to go in for like a super thin 3rd coat just to give you a little bit more opacity, go for it. but I didn't want to try to get my nails looking like thick. So the multi-chrome in here was as described, and as you're seeing here, the light reflective glitter was very sparkly. This polish is going to dry down very textured. You'll want to double up on your top coat or pair it with a glitter smoothing top coat for your quick dry top coat. Either way, 2 coats of top coat will get you nicely smoothed out. Removal, for the sake of your sanity, don't try to scrub this one off. You'll be in for a very sad time. I use a peel off base coat. The soak off method will also work nicely. Next up, we have Skelly Mans. The brand describes this one as a sheer pastel multi-chrome base that shifts from a lilac to green with black to blue multi-chrome flakes. It's priced at $13.50. This polish had a really great formula, not too thick or too thin, no application issues. It is very sheer, so you'll definitely want to build this one up for the most opacity. The flakes also spread very evenly and easily without giving off any texture. So the brand does say that this polish might glow in the dark once exposed to very bright lighting. I could get it to glow in the bottle when I shine my blacklight flashlight on it, which is what you just saw there. Yep, there we go again. What you're seeing here, but on the nail, it was not glowing for me. I don't know if I didn't shake it well enough or what, but I could not get it to glow on my nails. But while I could not get it to glow in the dark, it does glow in in like regular lighting. It looks really beautiful on the nail. Because this one is so sheer, I did also try it as a topper, which it works out really well. So my photo showed this one in 3 coats plus glossy top coat. Nothing in here will be difficult to remove. The flakes might give you a little bit of mess and stick to the finger on removal, but no real issues. And the final polish before we get to the mystery polishes is Queen Buttstallion. This one is described as being a purple to yellow to green pastel multi-chrome base with hollow flakes as well as silver light reflective glitter. It's priced at $13.50. Queen Buttstallion had a really great formula. It was slightly on the thicker side, but what I've come to expect now from this brand's, what are they called? Light reflective from their glitter reflective polishes, or damn it, I'll just keep that in. So because this one was on the thicker side, I did opt to just wear it in 2 coats. I did still have some visible nail line that I think if I went in for a 3rd coat that would have covered it up, but because again it was on the thicker side, I didn't want to chance my nails looking chonky, so I used 2 coats for my swatches. I will say, due to just the sheer amount of sparkly doodads in this one, that your nail line will be distracted from, just because your eyes will be like staring at like the glitter or the flakies, but like if you look for your nail line, you will see it for this polish. So once again, this collection will be available starting on Friday, May 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the Knees Lacquer website, as well as their international stockists. Again, everyone's links are down below. The pre-order window closes on June 1st. Before we get into the spoilers for the mystery polishes, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not yet already. Doing both definitely help my channel out so much, and I really appreciate it. If this is the end of the video for you, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you were sticking around for the mysteries, let's get into it. So the mystery polishes this month are called The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea mystery bags. These are inspired by a Korean folk tale. So each mystery bag will be $23 and you will get 2 polishes. All of the mystery bags have light reflective glitter in them. There will be a limit of 2 mystery bags per person, and there are a total of 9 possible polishes. I will have a list of all of the mystery polish spoilers over on my blog post, along with swatch photos for all of them. That is everything, I think, so let's just get into these mysteries. Sorry, forgot one more thing. So there will be overpours of all of these mystery polishes available during the next sale period in June. So first up, I have the Goddess of Moon and Memory. The brand describes this one as a peridot polish with a light reflective glitter. This one formula-wise is more similar to Crit Happens, so it is sheer, it is more jelly-like. For my live swatch, I'll be swatching this one in 2 coats, but for my swatch photos in the full hand videos portion, I did use 2 normal coats and then 1 super thin third coat. I just felt like the coverage was a little patchy and uneven in 2 coats, so I did end up doing like a super thin third coat for both of the reflective glitter polishes that I have here. Color wise, I feel like this one leans a little chartreusey. Don't usually like colors like this, but I really like this one. I didn't think I would, but I actually really liked how it looks on the nail. And the second mystery polish is called the True Bride. The brand describes this one as an amethyst polish with a light reflective glitter. So the formula on this one is exactly the same as the previous mystery polish. For the live swatch, I'll be showing this one in 2 coats, but as you can see here, it's just a little bit uneven. So I did use 2 normal coats and 1 super thin third coat for my swatches, as well as 2 coats of top coat. No formula or application issues, slightly on the thicker side. I was really surprised that out of the mysteries that this was not my favorite, because I love a good purple polish, and this is a fantastic purple polish. This one was pretty, don't get me wrong, but the other mystery it did something more for me. So that is going to be the True Bride in 3 coats, plus 2 coats of top coat. Removal will be on the more difficult side if you try to scrub this one off. I used a PLF base coat and I had no issues. Once again, the full list of the mystery polishes can be found over on my blog post on NicoleofNails.com. Thank you all so much for watching. I apologize that my face isn't in this one. I just honestly don't feel like getting in front of the camera right now, so I'm not going to. I'll be back for my polish pickup video, which should be coming out later this weekend. I would love to know what everyone's planning on picking up from this release. Did you like the mysteries? Let me know what you think, and I will just see you all in the next video. Bye! Sassy, do you have anything to say? Just gonna eat some grass and leaves? Live your best life eating grass and leaves?